Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm Necros here, going to show you another deck profile. What's the deck profile for today?
It's going to be Exodia Beatdown. To begin it, all you need is the 5 pieces. These are actually the key to the game, but you don't care if they're in your hand or not. You
Really?
still win, but you can literally do more.
Do you play like a traditional Exodia deck or is it different?
It's actually very different because traditional decks, these become dead cards in your hand till you get all 5. In this deck, you don't care if they're in your hand or in graveyard, you just want to fill them up somewhere. If they're in your hand, you're going to use them as fodder. If they're in your graveyard, you're just going to let them sit there until you want to pull them back to your hand. And just reuse, rinse, wash, repeat. Just do what you want with them. They're no longer dead. You don't care about having them in your hand. You just do what you want. The reason why the deck's good, the new monster, the legendary Exodia Incarnate. This is the reason why this deck was made. Yeah, I play 3 of him.
Why 3?
Well, if you have 5 pieces in the grave, he's a 5,000 beat stick, unaffected by every single card effect in the game. But he can still be kaiju'd, but he's going to be a 5,000 beat stick. During the end phase, it's mandatory to add a piece back to your hand, but you play around that so you can get the piece and use it as fodder for something else. So you don't care too much about adding. His last effect is when he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to draw equal to the number of pieces in your hand. So if you have 4 pieces, you get to draw 4 cards and your opponent just does not want you to do that. So again, plus is for days, just enemy to all. One in Exodios, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. He's not that good in the deck, though he's only there just to reset your draw power.
Look, just to get your pieces back?
No, you don't really care too much about getting your pieces back. He's just there to make a defense, so you can shuffle stuff you want in your graveyard back to your deck. If you want to add your pieces back, you can, but it's conditioned. You have to shuffle everything. But that's why I only run him at 1. If I have to summon him, I will. If I don't need to, I can use him as fodder. On to the draw power. 2 card D. I did play it at 3, though it's not needed. It's just better at 2. You don't want to draw into these things. You'd rather just open up with them, or if you have your stall, use them then. But they're good at 2. 2 Max C. Apologies for the difference and sleeves.
Don't worry about
They're
it. We
part
won't
of
bite
a
you.
different deck as well. But this is what makes a lot of players just say, okay, we're just going to give up completely. They don't even challenge the Max C. They don't even claim that they're going to OTK anymore. Even when they think they have game, they just give up. Because the moment they know you're playing Exodia, they just say, yeah, no, you go.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, multiple times. I've had people today when I play this deck just go, yeah, no, pass turn. Take your 1 draw and that's it.
Damn.
I had one person challenge me, and he special summoned 6 times. I drew 6 cards. He attacked, I battle fadered.
Damn.
Battle fader. Then he got mad. Then he tried to go off again on main phase 2 and make me banish my Exodia pieces.
Did it work?
No.
Damn. What happened if it were to get banished?
Still would not care too much.
So you don't use Exodia as a win condition, like just as a beat stick. Okay.
Yeah, if I have to, I'll put him in grave and just start beating down. But honestly, what can most people do against a 5,000 beat stick?
Oh, okay.
What can most people do against a 4,000 beat stick? Battle fader, too good. 3 Magical Planter. Card's actually amazing for what you have to run in the deck. Kind of a dead draw if you draw into it, but if you open up with it or have plays, this card is going to just make your day. You would just laugh every time you activate it. On to the hand destructions. 2 hand destructions. The reason why we don't give a fuck about Exodia. Exodia is fodder for this.
Is that just to get rid of your dead weight cards in hand to draw 2 extra?
Actually, it is. This is just there to make sure you can get rid of your Exodia pieces or other cards you just don't give a fuck about.
Oh, you just want? Oh, you want them engraved just for this guy, right?
Oh yeah, just for him.
Okay.
But if you want to, you can also make extended plays with other cards I'll show you, and never have to waste more than one card.
Damn.
2 dealings. The dealings are in there just help fodder out your deck. 2 Dark Factory of Mass Production. This card literally makes the deck even funner because you just go hand destruction 2 pieces, factory them back, and if you want, you can hand destruction again or dark wheel dealing. Just keep going off. Sweet. And that does it for all the double copies of the spells. Then it's just pretty simple cards like 1 for 1, Upstart, 1 Day, Foolish. Just stuff help thin out the deck of the pieces or summon them. Thinning, or summons. Just added pluses. Make you get stuff. Then on to the reason why this deck is just too good. Obliterate.
Oh, like the anime.
It's a pretty sucky card. It is pretty sucky.
Why
But
do you
it's
play
a
3?
continuous.
Oh.
It is compulse.
Is that why you use that spell card to ditch you to draw 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It goes compulse, send a piece to grave, or send your big guy to grave. Then you planter it on your turn, and you get your big guy back to your hand.
Damn, that's mean.
Yeah, Obliterate can add your big guy. And this card was crappy till this deck came out. Now we have plays with it. Spiritual Swords of Revealing Light. This card just becomes too OP because you don't care about summoning monsters. Your opponent will literally hate you every time they see this in graveyard.
Oh, I know, I'll hate it.
You're not going to have monsters. You're just going to say, banish. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then they just kind of cry.
Aw, that poor person. So we got 2 targets for the spell card.
Oh yeah.
Is that it for targets, or that's...
Oh yeah, because you're running 6 targets in total.
Oh, okay.
6 targets, and usually you're just going to fodder your way through everything. It's actually really good in combinations. Alright, something that makes the deck even better. Reason why other decks lose to it.
Aw.
Card Crush Virus. Just going to keep blowing up my pieces, blowing up my monsters, get rid of Battle Fader, get rid of the limbs, and just get rid of your shit.
Man, you just hate people today with
Yes,
that
I
card.
do. And time for the last play of the deck. 3 Wabaku.
Whoa, you're a true Exodia player.
In combination with this just does not die.
No, that's a... Oh,
It just does not die.
man.
Unaffected by card effects and can't be destroyed by battle.
List. If you have any of the stuff that I need, let me know. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, you're able to get your map back.
And that pretty much does it for the entire deck. Extra deck is all up to the player's preference.
Oh, okay.
I could make 10s and 1s, I just choose not to.
Man, I can imagine that tank and that burn. Damn.
Oh yeah,
No,
but
I thought Choo Choo's play that rank 10.
yeah, no, this deck obliterate with the ring 10. Puns. But I don't play them because I don't need them. But if I wanted to, I could. It gives me all the outs. I could literally go Fader my opponent's turn, 1 for 1 my turn, and then summon a piece. And have 3 pieces go into a rank 3. Well, rank 1 with 3 materials. It's just too easy to do it in this deck. I actually get this play a lot. You draw a lot. And that's Exodia Beatdown.
Alright, man. Thanks for the Exodia Beatdown title. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Not much. Just hope to see what other people have to play, whatever builds they have. Also, hashtag Team Crimson Oath, best team in the business.
Alright, man. Thanks for the deck profile. Thanks for your time, and I'll be signing out. Necros out.